Should I start right now?
Okay, go ahead.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, today I will talk about model auxiliaries. In the beginning, I will start from the strongest. First, had better than and should. After that is O2, it's second by strong. Then should is third by strong. At last is might and could. They are less strong, and they are all used to give advice. Now let's see some examples. Had better. It is freezing outside. You had better wear a warmer coat. O2. You ought to eat lots of fruit and vegetables every day. Should. Sarah is waiting for you. You should go to meet her. Might. It doesn't matter which jacket you wear. You might wear the black one or the red one or the white one. Could. It doesn't matter which car you buy. You could buy the blue one or the red one.
Okay, Ahmed, happy.
Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ahmed, for your nice presentation. Now your friend Ahmed. Ahmed, you can
You're
close here.
welcome.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now your friends have given you a good order for modal verbs arranged by strengths to give advice. The strongest one is had better, as your friend said. Next, you can use O2. After that, should, may, or might. They are less strong than the other of modal verbs to give advice. Okay, in your student book here, uh, exercise for language and context, read about Ali's lifestyle. Now Ali has many different problems he is suffering from. We're going to read about these problems just right now and try to give him good pieces of advice to try to adapt his different situations and the problems he is facing. Okay. Now I want everyone who knows try to share with me. Okay, the first one. When I say that Ali works 10 hours a day in the office, what advice can I give him? Okay. Who can answer this question? Asil, can you hear me, Asil?
Yes, stuff.
Okay. If Ali works in the, what advice can?
He should.
Okay, right. The next one. When Ali takes work to do at home on the weekends, he is always busy. What advice can I give him? Okay. Another student like Habib. Can you hear me, Habib?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, try to answer.
He shouldn't work on weekends.
Okay, right. He shouldn't work on weekends. He should have a rest. He should relax. He ought to have more free time. This is all good pieces of advice. Thank you. Another one. When I say that Ali drinks a lot of coffee, what advice can I give him? Okay, who can answer these questions? Badr Abdel Mohsen. Mm.
Teacher, can I answer?
Okay, go ahead.
He ought not to drink a lot of coffee.
Okay, but if you want pronounce it in a correct way, you say ought to, not out to, right?
Yes.
Yes, ought to. He ought to. Right. Okay. After this, when I say that Ali spends an hour and a half in traffic on his commute, commute means traveling daily to work, go and come back every day. So, if I want to give advice to my friend, what can I say to him? Hassan Yassin, can you
Can
hear
I
me?
answer, teacher?
Okay, go ahead.
He should move closer to work.
Okay, right, excellent. After this, when I say that Ali doesn't have time to exercise, what good piece
Can
of
I
advice?
answer, teacher?
Okay, go ahead.
He had better start to exercise.
Right, excellent. After this, when I see that Ali rarely goes out with friends, what advice can I give him?
Teacher, can I answer?
Okay, go ahead.
He should go out with friends more.
Okay, or hang out with friends. The last one, when I see that Ali hasn't had a vacation in 2 years, what advice can I give him?
Can I answer?
Can I answer, teacher?
Okay, you can.
He had better take a vacation.
Try to raise your voice. Again.
He had better take a vacation.
He had better take a vacation. Okay, right. Excellent. Okay, now try to pay attention, please. Now you have learned how to use modal verbs to give good pieces of advice. Now I'm gonna show you a good presentation about how to give advice. Okay. How can I give advice? When I say I have got a cold, what can I do? Who can answer this question? If your friend has a bad cold and he feels ill or sick, what advice can you give him? Who can answer it? Ahmed, can you answer? Can you hear me, Ahmed Marwan?
You could wear a jacket, or you should wear a jacket.
Okay, but I don't mean he feels cold. He has a cold. He's sneezing.
Oh, he should eat a vaccine.
Okay, man, right. I can say also you had better take some
You
medicine. You had
should
better
take medication. So
okay, okay. You have a rest and have some hot drinks and like this. You should go to the doctor also. It's a good piece of advice. Okay, why don't you go to the doctor? It is another. It's a suggestion and a piece of advice also. It's the same. How about going to the doctor? It is also considered a good piece of advice. Another way to go to I gonna let you listen to audio text about how to give advice. Okay, now everybody open your homework on Classera. Your homework, okay? Everybody opens his homework on Classera. Okay, now we are going to listen to on audio text. While listening, try to answer the questions on your homework. Have you opened your homework on Classera, students?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Now listen carefully and try to answer the questions you have in your homework. Okay, wait. I'm going to operate the egg just right now. Okay, now let's begin.
Conversation. So much weight. Do you ever work out? Do you exercise? Not really. I spend a lot of time sitting at my desk playing games on my computer. What kind of food do you eat? I have the usual pizza, beef burgers, fries, mostly fast food, but I don't eat all that much. It isn't just the quantity, it's the quality. You should change your diet and eat more salads, fruits, and vegetables. And you ought to take up a sport or do some other physical activity. Can't you just prescribe some of those diet pills, doctor? Conversation 2. What can I do for you, Idel?
Doctor, I have a problem with my skin. Look at my arms and hands. They're really itchy, and I scratch all the time.
Have you talked to your parents about this? Have you used a different soap or something lately?
Actually, it was my parents who suggested I come and see you. No, I haven't used a different soap, and I know we haven't changed detergent, so I don't know what it is.
What have you been eating?
Meat and vegetables and some fruit. Fries, but I've always had fries. They've never done this to me. Oh, yes, cashew nuts. I eat loads of nuts because I do a lot of training for the football team, you know.
Well, Idel, I don't think you need to worry about anything as long as you stop eating nuts. Yes, I know they're really nutritious, but they don't seem to agree with you. And just to be on the safe side, I would advise you to stay away from all types of nuts and salty snacks. Conversation 3. So, Saeed, what's the matter with you?
I'm not sure. Every time I exercise or run, I feel really weak. The other day, I nearly fainted at school. And the strange thing is, I eat well and I watch what I eat. I try to avoid junk food. I don't eat any sugar. I don't use salt.
I've known you since you were a kid and you never had a problem. What made you give up salt and sugar completely? Did anyone encourage you to avoid them?
Well, actually, no, but I read some articles on the web, and they said that if you're a man, it's a good idea to be careful with food and to get regular exercise as prevention against high blood pressure.
Saeed, you're a young man. You've been strong and healthy since you were a baby. No wonder you've been feeling faint. You use up a lot of energy and you need calories, fuel for your system. Start with salt in your food. By the way, a little sugar won't hurt you, especially before or after practice. Your body needs it. The articles you read were probably addressed to older men, not teenagers like yourself. And don't believe everything you read, at least not yet.
Okay, students, now we have finished the audio text. Now you can give in your homework. Give in your homework just right now, everybody.
أستاذ عادل كان الأول ولا الثاني؟
Okay, what?
عادل كان الأول ولا الثاني؟
Doctor is speaking to three persons. The first one is Adil. The second,
إيه
the
الثاني صح.
the first two person is Harvey. The second is Adil. The no. Now let's see what. Okay. Ahmad Marwan, Steve, Abdurrahman. Okay, now there are many students got full mark. وليد خالد عمر عبد العزيز عبد الرحمن سالم تفصيل عبد المنعم أحمد مروان. Okay, anyway, good try, students. Now I'm going to tell you the answers of the listening text. Pay attention. Okay, here are the questions you were answering just right now. Okay. The first question here, Harvey's problem is that he feels weak every time he exercises. He's gaining weight. He has a problem with his skin. So the right answer here.
Teacher, can I answer?
Okay.
He is getting weight.
He's gaining weight, right? Okay. The doctor's advice for Harvey is that.
Can I
He
answer,
should
teacher?
change his diet.
Right, excellent. Change his diet and take up or practice sport or do some other physical activity. The third question, Adil, the problem is that.
He has a problem
Teacher, can
with
I
his
answer?
skin.
Okay, with his skin, right. What was the doctor's advice for Adil?
He
Teacher,
should
can I answer?
He
start
should
having
stop
salt
eating
in
nuts.
his food again.
Right, excellent. After that, Said, the problem is that. What is Said the problem? He feels.
He feels weak
weak
every time he exercises.
Excellent. What was the doctor's advice for Saeed?
He should start having salt in his food again.
Okay, he should start having salt in his food again. Okay, now move on to the discussion room, please, students. Discussion room. Try to move quickly as much as you can, please. Everybody opens discussion room on Clicera. Now we are going to practice some questions about giving advice and using phrasal verbs like put down, take on, and so on. Okay, the first question here, number 1. It is freezing outside, you wear a warmer coat. Had better had my coat. So, what is the best answer?
Had better stop. A.
Okay, right, had better. So, you can answer just right now and write had better in comments. Okay. The second one. Sarah is waiting for you. You go to meet here. Might could
Should.
should.
He is
Yes,
sir.
Right. Should.
Should.
As long as it is not important. What is the best modal verb here to give advice?
You could, teacher.
Right. Excellent. Good.
you could.
Okay. We said that all modal verbs should be followed by infinitive. Infinitive.
Yes, that is it.
So, right. It. Okay. After this, I think it is best that you buy the green jacket. It looks good on you. It is advice, but it is not quite strong. So what is the best answer here?
Teacher A, you had better?
It is not as
Yes,
strong like this. It is not very important. So I don't think I had better is the best answer here.
B, you should.
Yes, right. You should buy the green jacket. Okay, the speed limit here is 35 miles per hour. You are going 50 miles per hour. It is very important that you slow down. It is something dangerous.
Yes, that.
Strong advice. Okay. So I think had better here is the best answer. You had better slow down. G can digest, don't anymore. Here are another
Yes,
exercise
Ustad.
phrasal verbs. We don't adapt well with each other. What is the best answer here?
Hey, teacher,
Yeah.
get along.
Get along. We are not in harmony with each other. There are many conflicts. Okay, Yusuf has playing video games. He decided that they were not good for him. They are not good for him. He wants to stop playing video games. So what is the equivalent meaning here?
Give up.
Right, giving up.
Giving up.
She wants to find a new hobby. She might drawing and painting. I want to say she wants to begin to practice drawing. What is the phrasal verb that gives the same meaning here? Practice or
D.
do take up, right. Take up a sport or a hobby means begin or start or practice. Don't your old clothes. Keep them. This is the meaning.
Be still.
Yes, right. Going to throw away.
Throw away.
Right.
شادي اسمعني
Yes, I can hear you, Adil. What is wrong?
حاجة الواجب.
Okay, if you don't have answer the homework, answer. When the object is
D.
pronoun, what is the best place? Throw them away. It must be between the verb and the preposition. No other place can be right. D right. Throw them away. Okay. So write number D here. If you can't each other, you shouldn't work together. Be in harmony with each other.
Hey, get along with.
Get along with, right. He feels much more relaxed since he yoga practice or began yoga, started yoga.
Took up.
Took up yoga, right. If that company offers me a job, I had better not.
D still.
Turn them down, I mean
Turn them down.
try that to accept them, not refuse the offer, right. Okay, some people never anything, they keep things they don't use anymore. Dispose.
Throw away.
Throw away, right.
D.
Excellent. Okay, don't cleaning your car, it will just get misheard, turn down, get along with, give up, put off.
D.
Delay, right.
Put off.
Put off, okay. I hate to art class means stop art class, but I just don't have time to go anymore.
C still.
Give up, right? Stop. Give up. Stop doing something. If you really want to get in shape, to be fit, you should tennis. Practice.
C, Ustad.
Take up.
Take up. Okay, students, we are going to stop just right now. You're completing complete the answer. Okay, at home. Thanks for our visitors and attendees. It's my honor to be with me in this lesson. Okay, I hope you get benefit from today's presentation. Goodbye for now. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. يعطيك العافية.
مع السلامة.
الله يعطيك العافية يا أستاذ.
مع السلامة.
يعطيك العافية.